To perform primary key based operations, we use mixins.RetrieveModelMixin, mixins.UpdateModelMixin, and mixins.DestroyModelMixin. Okay, so in this video, let's implement these three operations. So first of all, we are done with getting all the objects and creating a new object. And now we will actually put a comma here. I'll first inherit mixins dot retrieve model mixin. Okay, so first we'll check retrieve model mixin to fetch a single employee. All right, so the first thing that we need to do is we need the query set. All right, and after that we again need the serializer class. Just copy it and paste it like this. Okay, query set equal to employee.objects.all, and after that serializer class is equal to employee serializer. Okay, so once it is done, let's create a function get. So this get will take self, okay, self comma request comma, and because this is a primary key based operations, we also need to pass primary key pk. Okay, and next you see we are using mixins.RetrieveModelMixin, right? So the inbuilt function it provides is retrieve. All right, so that's why we'll return self.retrieve, and it will pass, it will take a request comma primary key. That's all. Okay, so now with this 5 lines of code you will be able to retrieve the single employee from the database. Okay, so this is we have like 3 data, and I will try to fetch the second data, which is John Doe. All right, you can see I got the data, right? Employee ID emp002 John Doe and web designer. And if I try to take out 1, and you see you got the 1, and you also get the response http 200. Okay, all right, and let's quickly see the put method, which is to update the existing record, right? So for that we need a mixin called mixins.UpdateModelMixin. Okay, mixins.UpdateModelMixin, and when you inherit it, and then you need to create a function called put. Okay, put. This will again take self, request, and primary key. Okay, and then you simply say return self dot the built-in method this mixin will give you is the update. Okay, inside this update method you simply pass request comma primary key. That's it. Okay, now you see we have just created 2 lines of code, and if you refresh this page, you can see you have this HTML form, and with that HTML form you also see the pre-populated data of this employee 1, right? So if you go to 2, and you see by default the data will be pre-populated and this form is ready to be updated. Okay, so this is very simple, and mixins are very easy as well. Okay, now I want to actually update it. So what I'll do is I will say I'll go ahead and update this one, employee ID 001 Ratan Kumar, and designation I'll change it to Python developer, and put. Right, so now you see designation is changed, and you also got the response, and go to employees, and you see designation is changed. Okay, so that's how you use mixins.UpdateModelMixin. And last one is to destroy or deleting the object, right? So for deleting the object, what we need is mixins.DestroyModelMixin, right? So you inherit this, and then you create a new function and say delete. Okay, delete is a HTTP method, and let's pass self request comma which object to delete, right? For that we need primary key, right? Pass the primary key, and after that simply say return self.destroy is a function, self.destroy, pass in request comma primary key. Simple, right? Now let's save the file, and let's actually refresh. Okay, let's refresh. You know what, we cannot see the delete button here because we are inside the list employees, right? Let's go to 4, right? So when you go to 4th employee, you see this delete button, right? So from here you can update the data and also you can delete the data. Okay, click on delete and you see HTTP 204 no content and the data has been deleted. If you go back to employees and you see only 2 data. All right, so that's how you make use of mixins in your API endpoints.